And we are live. In today's program, we look at what's the best Netflix alternative. Then you and I go in and demo a new streaming platform that has unlimited streaming for TV shows, movies, and more. That same streaming platform has currently a lifetime subscription for one very low payment. I'm your host, Brian Savick. Now, I'm excited to dive right in and share this with you. But before I do, remember you can go below this video at any time and click the link in the description to take you right to that unlimited streaming portal and take advantage of that offer without any further delay. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Okay, so let's get started. But before we jump in and have a look at what we can search on BitMar, what I want to show you is that I'm actually an authorized user for BitMar Elite, which means that I'm not just doing a review on the actual search engine or the actual streaming service itself, but what I'm actually doing is I've bought BitMar Elite so that I can have a lifetime deal and do this for as long as I want. So I don't have to pay a monthly recurring fee like I would with Netflix or with Hulu or with Amazon or anything like that. And I had currently Amazon, Stan, because I'm in Australia, so I had Stan. I also had Netflix. Now, I don't need to do that anymore because I can just go out and search whatever I want because I've bought the actual lifetime deal for BitMar Elite. And I just wanted to prove that to you so you knew that I actually put my money where my mouth is and went and got it. Now, the great thing about BitMar is that they actually go through everything with you to make it nice and simple so that you understand exactly what's going on. Now, I struggled with it a bit because I didn't realize all the different things that I could do. But we'll go through that together right now. So let's jump in. Okay, so why did I pick BitMar and why is it different from everything else that's out there? Say from Hulu Plus or from Netflix or from Spotify or anything like that, because there's actually music involved as well. But I want to go through this step by step with you. So millions of movies, millions of TV shows. Now you can read through that yourself. Now remember, at any time through this review, you can go through to the description below this video and click on the link and actually go there and have a look yourself. So don't wait for me to go through everything. You can go and click on everything like I did, check it out for yourself, but you will get full access once you've purchased the lifetime deal. And we're going to find out whether or not that's worth it in just a moment. Now have a look at what we're talking about here. We're talking billions of videos. We're talking about multiple resolution support. So I've currently got it on my Apple iPhone. I've got it on my Mac and on my PC and on my wife's iPad. So that's all the devices that I've got it active on. And I just use the AirPlay on Mac and the Google Chromecast on my Samsung to get it to actually stream onto the TV. So there's millions of songs. So all in one place, you've got music, you've got movies, you've got videos, you've actually got tons of games as well. Now, the good thing about it, we'll show you in a minute, is that it actually goes into different international channels and different languages as well. So you can use this anywhere in the world. Now, also what we need to take a look at is that if you're looking at running it in your web browser or anything like that, you don't have anything to install. So there's nothing on your desktop. It all runs in the cloud. Now, there's a lot of different things. It's going to take you a while before you get through to everything so that you just get a fair idea of what's included here. I was a little bit amazed at all the different things that I could do on this thing. And I've got to tell you, all I've done at the moment is just watch stuff that I haven't had access to because I'm in Australia and we're about 50 years behind when it comes to anything in the US or Europe. So if you're in US and you're sitting there going, well, Brian, do I really need this? Because I've got Hulu Plus, I've got all the rest of it. Do I really need something like this? Well, the answer really is that, okay, you might have access to an absolute ton load of different video streaming sites and everything like that in the States. But I assure you, this has been made by a US developer, which means that he has taken into consideration the world when it comes to what you can actually do with this thing. So whether or not it's going to be worth your while, we're going to find out in a minute. But let's just have a look at some of the other things that you can actually get access to. And then as we go along, you're going to suddenly realize that it's a lot different and there's a lot more things here than what you've actually got in your current subscription. And that can be with anyone. And we'll go through that in a moment as well. So when you're into Elite, you've got a one-time fee, lifetime access, not monthly or yearly or anything like that. And of course, as soon as you go and make sure that you've activated your particular device, it's on that device. You can go into it and out of it 100 times. It'll always be there, so you will never lose the actual connection. Okay, so you'll probably ask me, Brian, well, what devices can I actually run this on? Well, the good thing is that this is actually run through a browser. So this is a streaming service, but it's also a search engine. But I think from the way that it operates, it's streaming content, but it's streaming content through a search engine. So imagine if you had Google, but if it was just dedicated to content and not searching anything else other than what you want to watch, what you want to listen to, but it's all in one place. So you had a combination of all your actual monthly recurring payments that you would normally pay to Spotify or everything like that if you all had it in one place. So just look at all the places that you can actually connect with when it comes to BitMar. So you've got your Google Chromebooks, everything like that. It all works because you're all able to AirPlay everything or Chromecast everything from regardless whatever device you're using, and you just use AirPlay to get it done. What does it look like? I'll show you in a minute. It looks really, really good. So let's keep moving. Okay, so how much is it and is it worth it? Well, let's have a look at it right now. I paid a one-time fee of $69.99 US. Now, I don't know how long that's going to last for. I don't think it'll last for long. I think even if he puts it up to, say, 140 or something like that as a lifetime, it's still going to be worth it. Because remember, if you're looking at Netflix, it's $191 a year. This is a lifetime, one-time fee. If you're looking at Hulu, right, look at Hulu, 1307, right? Have a look at Prime Video. Now, I've got Netflix. I've got Prime. Stan's not on here. Apple TV, I had it for about a month. Pandora, I haven't got into that yet. That's supposed to come out soon. Spotify and cable TV, we both, I don't think that's going to last long anyway because everyone's going to go cloud. So everything that you see here, there's a nice little thing at the bottom that says yearly. Now, from there, you obviously realize that if I say one-time fee and it's yearly, then what are we talking about? We're talking about a one-time fee. Doesn't matter how you turn it around, it's a one-time fee. Okay, so let's jump in. We've done our comparables. We know where we stand. So let's jump in and have a look at the search engine itself. All right, so remember you can search TV, movies, videos, music. Now, the devices, if you want to go back and have a look at the devices, you can click on here and the tools. Now, if we click on tools, it'll take you to a new section that opens up and you can go through everything in regards to your queries or troubleshooting that you might have that might involve either connecting to a particular TV, if you need an assistant, if you want to connect with other users, if you want a tester. I don't really need to test this because every time I do, I just start crying because I look at the bandwidth that I have and it's absolutely disgraceful. But anyway, we won't get into that because I don't want to start talking about how deplorable my bandwidth is. But look at all the things we've got here. Parental controls, kids section. Okay, so you've got a lot of options here. You can do a lot of different things. You can run this through a VPN network. You've got a translator. You've got parental controls so you can lock out your kids from watching particular types of content. Now, if you want to upgrade your devices and things like that, you can upgrade them and you can still actually connect them. I'll show you an exercise section here that actually got me a little bit curious because I didn't really realize that was there.
And I'll tell you what, if there's anyone that needs it, it'll be me, especially after all this lockdown stuff. So let's go to TV in the top left-hand corner. So what have I got? What have I really got access to? Now, I'm not going to go through here and say to you, oh, wow, look at all the things I can search. But what I'll do is I'll show you, if I just pick TV, right, all the TV shows and everything, you'll see the channels in the left-hand side of all the ones I can access. Look at all that. That's just in the left-hand side. Mashable, military TV, NHL. Okay, it just goes on and on. So it's ridiculous as to how much access you've got. But let's go to search, right? Because I want to show you what I've actually searched, so you can say, well, Brian, have you used it? What have you done? Have you ever actually looked at it? These are the things that I looked up straight away. My wife likes Vera. I don't mind it. It's always a 2-part series, so it's a bit of a pain because sometimes people don't record the second part. But all these things I don't have access to from where I am. But I do now, obviously, right? Now, if you want to go in and search videos or music, now look at the music. You've got access to all that type of music there. And like I said, best thing to do is go into it, have a look, and see for yourself as to all the things that you can access. And I'll tell you right now, I really don't know how long this price is going to be available for, but what I would do, I would get it, have a look at it. I don't think you're going to lose on it, especially if you're paying for so many other things. This is only a one lifetime payment. It's $70 US. It's not a real consideration when you take into account the amount of money that we spend on all this type of rubbish when it comes to different recurring accounts. As a one-time payment, I think it's more than worth it. So, music. Okay, now there was something that I wanted to have a look at here. Let me just get back to it. Okay, oh yeah, here we go, the exercise section. Now, you've seen all those apps that you're paying for to watch other people exercise so you can follow along. Look at all the ones that are actually available here, and they go through 20 minutes. You've got all the timing in there as to how long you can do it. Now, look at all the different channels this is pulled from. So as a search engine, it pulls from all the different places, Dailymotion, MySpace. So if you had to look up all these individually to try and find all this stuff, you'd be there for hours, absolute hours. And if you have a look at the music section, it's the same thing, okay? If you look at the music section and you say, okay, what do I want? Let's say I want hip-hop. I'll go into hip-hop. What do I want? Everything there. Where does it pull from? MTV, Dailymotion, YouTube, everything like that. What else have I got? Well, the same with the actual videos that I was looking for. What does it pull from? It pulls from all around the world because all those particular series are everywhere. They're all over the shop. Now, have a look at the way that I find things. So these are viral videos, but I don't really want that. I clicked that by accident. Let me have a look at the actual... Let me have a look at TV, because that's what I was looking for. I'll probably end up watching the rest of the Chicago 5, season 5 tonight, and then 6, 7 as the weeks go by. Now, that was something that I really wanted to do. I liked that. I didn't have a problem with finding that at all very quickly. So let's say I go there now, and I hit search. And I want to show you something very quickly. Now, have a look at this section here. This is all stuff that you don't really need to look at. But what's important here is that it says season 5, and that's all the seasons you've got access to, and then all the episodes are right next to it. Okay? So you can go for your life. Look at all that. It's all there. So thank you for watching. Remember, go down below this video, click on the link in the description, go to BitMar, grab the one-time fee for lifetime access of $69.99. It's a great, great product. I really recommend it. And it is a search engine that actually combines all the streaming. So that's something that you need to take into consideration. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.